Good evening, everyone. Welcome to another Wednesday night. I thought it was Tuesday. Yes, it is definitely Wednesday. So, how is everyone this fine evening? Thank you, Tomo, for the new K-pop victory emote. Cool. Thank you very much, Tomo. Hi, Egan. Hi, Egan with no sound. Hi, Foxy. Hello there, Kate. How are you doing? I know the super tired feeling. Tonight's going to be a bit of a chilled one. We're going to be doing some basing, maybe as a Kingpin. Do a bit of Jarl. The Jarl should hopefully be finished. And I've noticed Pretzel Rocks has come back and started causing me grief. So I'll switch that off apparently. Let's see how it goes. So yeah, if we go over to the painting, my clear board for the day. This is the Jarl that we were doing last week. So we decided on the ghost colours, and that's his base. So they go onto bases like this, so they're all on a square base. So that's how he eventually comes out. So I need a little bit of dry brushing of grey across him. The base has a couple of snotty bits I need to clean up. I just noticed that one there. So yeah, the whole body, face, helm and stuff like that is all in the ghostly form. And then we've got things like the horn in the basically the brass and the silver, the shields in the woodwork and metal, and then the fishing spear type thing we've got in various browns and bronzes, and then the silver at the end. So that's basically how I'm going to be doing the rest of them. So various glows, he's a little bit brighter, but you can see the more flat surfaces on him and a bit more white. Good evening, Craig. Thank you for the subs, Jewel. Hello, Ash. Why did I need to speak to Ash? What did I need Ash for? I can't remember, but there was some reason. Oh, we're all getting new emotes. So, what I'm going to do tonight is this base. I'm going to go with snow-covered bases. So these are going to actually be snow covered and snow textured. So one of the best ones I've found for doing this is the Army Painter Matte White. So I'm going to use that. I'm going to use a dry brush, and I'm also going to use the Vallejo snow effect. So I'm just put a little bit of the white onto a rag, and then I can use it for dry brushing and only take off a little bit when I need to. This is Conquest, the Last Argument of Kings. It's a game by Belums. So to get the frost covering, this is just white. Oh, all the emotes. Hi, Dale. Oh, someone started a hype. Oh, we've nearly got a hype train going. 94%. So yeah, I'm just putting a random frost covering. Hey. I think it's the new each monthly sub's technically a new sub. It's not that you've just subscribed, it's you've just subscribed for the next tier. Yeah, as Ash said there. So, bit of frost on there. I'm going to also use that to do some highlights on that, but let's have a bit of frost on the mud as well. So there's going to be snow in amongst all that. So that's how to get the base of it frosty for now. Then using a spatula we will use some of the effects. I will sort the pricing and stuff out in a moment for tonight's stream. When nearly at the big monthly prize, so I'll sort that one out as well. So the way I do this, I just put it on the end of the spatula and I roughly dab it on to try not to make it too, just using the edge of the spatula, it tends to bits and pieces of snow. Thank you very much, X-Wing Tavern Wars. So if you don't know, we have a monthly top 5. So the top 5 donators go into a raffle. That raffle will be tomorrow. And today and tomorrow we will be painting the raffle prize a bit up. So as you say, a good evening, Beastie. How is you? So just running it across the top actually pulls some of the snow off. A bit like a dry brush, but with a dry palette. And you get your snow effects and your bits in between that. So what I'm trying to do is also match up. So where we've got bits like this, extend it across both parts of the mini and its base. So look, it's got like, it looks as though it belongs there. So it does make it only fit one way, but sort of. There we go. Thank you, Ulfric. Much appreciated. I'll have a look in a second how people are doing on the right, so I'm going to put some on his nose, so little bits in where, just where you think snow would congregate. And just finish off with a bit of a dry brushy rub. So there you go. Yeah, I've not managed to get away with Squadrons. I was talking to Martin the other day about it. I don't know. I don't know. Might just be me. So that's the snow down. We got a hype train. Thank you very much, Smoggy. Good to see you. What hype train did we get? It looked like some sort of No, can't see it. Oh, there it is. Hype Ghost. Choo choo. Hello, Joe. How are you doing? Not you. Other Joe. Right. I'll let him dry for a sec because I want to get some, hopefully, get some bits and pieces. So, tonight, the stream prizes. Usual thing. Pack of cards for tier 1s. The cards tonight are one of our Vader cards for X-Wing. Each one has a different, and it'll be random which one you get. Each one has a different third party one on. This was from Cloud City Radio. Oh, thank you everyone. We've reached the goal. That is much appreciated. Alderaanian Guard and Outer Rim Patrol. Blue Squadron Rookie with Scorch on the back. Epsilon Squadron Ace and engine upgrade. Not Tesseract Smaug goal, Martin. We do need to sort that out and see if it... Look! He's still here. He's nearly finished. So yeah, that's tier 1. Tier 2 is 2 cards. It is our Palpatine in foil card, and we are starting to run low on our foil cards, and one of K's amazing shield upgrade cards. So tier 2 is for subscribers, so if you've subscribed you will get one of these, as well as that if you win. If you've donated tonight, we have quite a selection of the metal cards from K's Fully Modded Lighting, so you will get the choice of which one if you are a donator tonight and you win one of our raffles later on. So that's all of that. I have put it somewhere. So the monthly prize, and he's unpainted at the moment, is requested by a few of yous, is a dragon. So I can actually open him now. So this is one of the D&D dragons. It is dropped on the table. The Young Copper Dragon. Thank you very much, Shenanigans. So yeah, I'll be painting up this fella. I'll be doing a bit of him tonight and a bit tomorrow and some during the day. It is not Tesseract Green. This is going to one of our winners. So at the moment, let me see who it's between. So our top 5 at the moment are Ulfric, Doom Fairies, X-Wing Tavern Wars, Ash Eden Painting and Archnin. The lowest level is 15. X-Wing Tavern Wars is in there twice for some reason, so he's actually on 40. So if when you go to it you can actually see who's in the running for it. So there's 40, 35, 30, 15, 15. So a couple of people can jump up to the next level, and then all of you will go, all 5 of you will go in draw tomorrow night. If I can actually fix, there we go. It's beaten me. There we go. and this fella will be fully painted. Doesn't seem to be much in the way of mould lines on it either, so there's not much cleaning. I might be able to just get straight on with putting some colour down onto him, and then I'll be doing one of the bases up with the water effects and water coming up like we did with the silver ones. So that's all part of tonight as well, hopefully. Let me just go under my secret squirrel coverings. Where's my basing materials? I need some tufts. Yes, they are pre-primed, mate. So I seem to have plenty of these tufts, so I'm going to give these ones a go. These are, again, Gamer's Grass Winter Tufts. All available via us. We have these in stock on the web shop. So they're a bit wintry and will go perfect on these. So a little bit of PVA. What, all over him? No. I did find that the small moss going in between the cracks on the paving for Marvel Crisis was pretty spot on, Ash. Yeah, I know. Tomo wants a purple flocked one if you can manage that for him. So, these are random ones. I'll just use a small amount of PVA just to hold them in place. They are self-adhesive, so when you push down they are sticking, but the PVA will just hold them there permanently. The glue on the back of them is normally good enough without it. I've always done it. And a couple of little tufts in and around. Oh, I've picked a couple of the small ones to put in and about the stonework, little fishy snake thing. So, a couple more on the big bit. Just need to be sparing because it's winter, there's not going to be that much about. I don't have purple flock. I thought you wanted his purple green hair. Purple hair and green. There we go. So, bit of a close-up. This is Jarl, whatever his name is, Jarl of something. And that is him done. So that is the first one of many. So when we did it last week, everyone saw us doing the green and the blue. So on the giant, we haven't moved much further forward, other than the bright green and blue. So what I was going to do is, I think that'll do. I have the Artist Opus extra large one. I've got a spelk in my finger. and using Ulthan Grey, which I've put safely somewhere over here. Which I don't think was this brand new pot, but it is now. Where's my... So this, if anyone hasn't seen it before, is my paint whisk for new paint. Yeah, this stuff, the Ulthan Grey does go lumpy very quickly. But a quick stir with that tends to sort it out. And then it's clean. Best £6 I ever spent that. I think it needs some new batteries now. And it is an official Badger & Co one. Not the Badger & Bodger & Co, but you do tend to get some on your hands. So I think it would only be fitting so I'm going to put some glass beads in that. Just to make sure I can shake it up. So I need some good pigment content, that's why I've given it a good shaking. So with the dry brushing, you can see this, we did this on a smaller scale, so you can see how that's picked up and gone quite light straight away. So some more of it, and again you just rub off the majority of it. Applying blush to the giant ghost. So this is all going to be grey stonework, so the couple of bits I've decided to keep for each one in normal form. He's getting the tree, that, and the chain on here. That's why I've not gone too daft doing the detail on the chain. I'm glad Snowy ain't here, because Snowy made comments about it yesterday that may stick with him for the rest of his poor existence. Poor fella. So the good thing about the pattern work in all of his leather is it picks the dry brushing up really well. So if you were doing this in brown, it's absolutely fantastic to get dry brushing over it. Tell us what have I missed? Sorry, my mind has been wandering lately, Ash. No, 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 no. The giant has feelings. So you get it all to round about the same. So once you've got the white ethereal parts sorted, you can then, what I did on all of the other ones is do a bit of brightness from the top down. Yes. Don't they shine from the direction of the moon? So yeah, the more colour at the bottom. I think it's something to do with what they're made of and how it reacts with moonlight and blah 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 blah. So that's basically how I did it. I did it on the small one just the same. So a bit more at the top than underneath. So that be that. So that's how we got them done, sort of thing. Just clean this brush off. thank you again, Ash. Where does... Oh, is that a change in the leaderboard for Ash? That is... Ash has clearly put himself into 4th place. So, anyway, that's him for now. I'll be getting some bits and pieces of him done during the week. I will keep you informed and put some pictures up. So, other things for today. We have Kingpin, who I'll be doing a bit of work on. This one is my Kingpin, my own. And the dragon. What I'm going to quickly do is glue down the dragon. I'm just putting a bit of super glue around the dragon base to so I've just glued it on there, but what I'm going to do is build the super glue up. It's super glue gel, so it sticks pretty, it's like putting jello around it, non-slippy jello. But then when you put it down, if you give it a little bit of a like that, it oozes out a bit. With the oozing, it fills the gaps, but it'll also fill some of the where we're going to put the water as well. So that's just let me just double check that goes that way, and he's all fine. Yeah. So I am going to do him as a copper dragon. There we go. I'll get that sorted later. It's painting for myself. Oh, I don't know about that. Like, good thing about these is if you warm them up, you can form the wings and slightly change the wing. But this one actually looks pretty good in the position it's in. So just running the knife blade down, where the bit of the mould line is. By the time it gets to here, it's quite a big one. It's a bit clearer. There is a mould line right down the centre of the wing, right, like on the side on. So I'm only taking the snotty parts off because it doesn't really affect the line, because it's roughly where the join is. The dragon seems to be pretty well. Getting the old wire brush out. There we go. So what I will do is I'm going to use Let me just catch up on chat. Thank you for the subs, Kinga. And the K-pop selfie emoji. Yes, Doom Fairies. If you warm them up with hot water and then put them into the position you want, then cool them down with cold water, it holds the position of the wings quite well. We used to do it on D&D Attack Wing, going back some time. Yeah, it does. We won't talk about Forge World till I find out what damage has been done to my chapter. Oh, thank you for the sub, Andy. Andy F. Andy Fernley? So, getting out my trusty sorter. Hiya mate, how are you doing? So, that's it. Trusty sorter, metal colour, and I'm going to get the base prime of the base colour down on this while I'm working on the other stuff. I'm doing it off the camera so I don't mess my nice shiny board up any more than I already have. Oh. I'm wondering why there's no paint coming out. There's none left. Yeah, mate. So the dragon is the prize for the monthly top 5. So he's getting painted properly. You and Ash can fight it out about whose fault Tesseract stuff is again today. So there's a giveaway for X-Wing and Legion cards as well as normal. We'll have that a bit later on. Usual time, 8:30ish. What time is it? Yeah, 8:30ish. So obviously that's the bronze colour, copper colour. Comes up absolutely gorgeous. When we made a bronze out of this a while ago for a couple of bits and pieces, and it worked really nicely. This stuff works amazingly through the airbrush, and as people have seen, it works just as well through He is a real dragon. Stop encouraging him, Kinger. I'm trying to find a dry bit to hold on to so I can get his wing done. So, not too bad. I'm just killing the airbrush, and we are ready to go for Kingpin. Right. My sort art needs a clean. Oh, that's the... What? Was it Andy that wanted a quick demo of how to play around with the airbrush? 'Cause if it was, I will do it when I run the competition while everyone's fighting over getting bits and pieces of the competition. I can have a quick run through. If it was you, I can't remember if it was you or someone else. So we have what's going to be a very bright... I'm going to have to turn the lights down. Even then he's showing very bright. Wilson. So Mr. Pin. So, as I say, all I've done... Yeah, mate, just give us a shout, and it's quite easy to run it through with you. And I know there's people in the chat that have been looking at getting airbrushes and stuff like that, so we have been looking at doing a set. Yes, Kinger, he's the plastic mini from no idea why I was going to say A Song of Fire and Ice. He's the Marvel Crisis figure. Came out this week or last week. It's Atomic Mass Games via Asmodee, via FFG, by whatever, yeah. So the way I do the white suit, and as you can see his white suit is quite prominent. People have done the grey washes over it and stuff like that. I'm just contemplating doing that actually. Purple pants. Are you after an airbrush, Mark, or...? Just contemplating how to do this. So this is 50-50 nulling. Let's give it a go. So it's half nulling and half yeah, half nulling, half what's the stuff called? Lamium medium. I knew it was there. Just makes it a little thinner than straight out the pot. And all I'm doing is a bit of a pin wash. the way I do it is, because it is quite thin, you run the brush over and it puts like it makes the gully wet, so when you actually feed some more wash in, it does the capillary thing and goes down like that. It's just pin washing all of the detail into his suit, so you don't have to go back and do a second coat and a third coat of white just to fill in where the lines are. What would you class as a cheaper one? I'd love to stock Badger, but the UK dealer is pretty sewn up with that one. I know he's done us so many good deals over the years, it wouldn't be something I'd be wanting to step on toes, but I'd like to be able to sell something, if that makes sense. So with just doing the wash round, I'm going to change my brush because you know what? The Fugazis. I've got a full set of Fugazis there. Which set? Yeah, I'm going to crack open a brand new set. So what I'm going to do, because at the moment I've got a lot of paintbrushes that are good, bad and indifferent. I'm going to put all of them into that box. So I have a broken toed seconds. And these are all going to be my new ones. Right, what are you wanting to use it for, Kinga? Because for 50 quid you can actually do pretty decent. If you get lucky you can get an Iwata Neo, which aren't too bad as they're a great starter brush. I recommend the Neo to a lot of people. Number one. Oh dear, what happened to the other one? Terrain, large models. I'd still say something like the Neo, mate. The other option is try and pick up a second-hand one. Yeah, that's a bit better. So I've just, as I say, I've just changed it to a brand new number one, just so I can get really good defined pin wash down some of the gaps in his suit. Once I've done the more pronounced ones, I'll probably go to the 75% wash that I've got, and with that I'll try the folds and stuff. So this is just the main lines of the suit. So as I say, this is just a white undercoat. So with the 50-50 wash, I'm picking out bits of really defined. Has he got cuffs in this? Yeah, black cuffs. So the things like the edges of his pocket, they need to show up a lot more than just white on white. Buttons don't need to, because they go gold, and then I'll be putting a bit around them. The hands don't need to touch. The shirt will get the black and then the purple tie and stuff like that. So we try and concentrate on his suit first. There we go. Yes, Mark. I think, Tomo, you might suit the Fugazi stuff a lot more. Just going on the ways that we've talked about how you paint and stuff like that. They seem to be more forgiving, because the synthetics, which are the same as your starter brush. The line up the back. Trying to get it an even. Looks a bit weird with the peaks and troughs, but that is an even line down his suit. So his suit, like that. Darkness in there, and up under there. I've also got here is going to be a natural shadow from obviously the arm. So that's, as I say, that's 50-50. This is very thin, like 75% lamium. Yeah. The Fugazi are pretty much a stiffer version of these, mate. So, if Probably try the dry brush on this as well in the white, just to see how it picks up. Because even with that, that's pretty well picked up and stained some of the white. So yeah, I think a little bit of a dry brush across it all and just pull it all back in as well. I think if you're wanting an easier way of doing it than this, have a word with Steve, because he does white with the contrast and looks really cool. As I say, I'm just picking out where you've got the creases in his suit, make it a bit more, stand out a little bit more. I don't know how well that sounds up. Yeah, that's pretty cool. It did look pretty good. So again, just you can tell the difference that this makes with a brush that I've only just started using to one that I've had for about a year. It just didn't have the pinpoint accuracy. Have to be my favourite brushes of all time. On the heels. So now I've got that, let's do a little bit of dry brush and see if I can clean that up. Let me get the other stuff. So my go-to heavy body white for I think he meant it as a compliment. I'm not that bald. Yet. So, I said, just dry brushing that heavy body white. It's a very high pigment, so it works great as a dry brush. Dare say I will go bald, or that bald, with no new lot. So you can see how it's that quick dry brush has tied everything in. You've got some of them pots, Egan, so there is no excuse for either of us. What time is it? Ooh. So if anyone wants some really good white dry brush paint, the Heavy Body Acrylic Titanium White by Liquitex. It's quite hard to get in the UK. I've got an itchy ear, sorry guys. I get annoyed. Is that what that one? No, I don't think so. So just going backwards and forwards across the raised areas. It tends to help neaten up some of the bits and pieces where you've gone over them. If you do make a mistake and the dry brush doesn't clear it up, then oh, I've got some there. You can take the same stuff, add a bit of the medium, airbrush medium to it. Let's get some. And with it being such high pigment, it makes a great basing paint, but it also makes a good layer paint. So let's get it quite nicely mixed. Clean the brush. So a couple of bits like here where I've just gone that little bit too deep with the white, deep with the wash. You can just re-highlight with the white. bit down there. And with it being titanium white as well, it's a little bit brighter than the primer, so if you want to do some extra highlights, it just makes it a little bit of a bit more shiny in certain places. So it definitely is shoulders. Well, obviously you're going to see more light anywhere. Let's get this. Yeah. How much does the dry cleaning cost on that suit if you... Ah, dear. I can see me getting a white suit and ending up cosplaying as Kingpin. So I've just caught some of the highlights and the lowlights to give him shadow effects, or shadow. The feel of shadow. There we go. Oh, I've managed it, but I've managed to crack the paint down that gap. So I'll do a bit more on this lapel over here, just to highlight the white up again. I'll probably catch it with the black anyway when I do the inside. So that's basically the suit where I want it. Right, a little bit of black for the suit. What time is it? It is 10 past. Not too bad. How's Copper doing? Copper's doing cool. So there, he is nearly. He's still a little tacky, so I'll leave him until after we've got sorted. Probably do a bit of work on him tomorrow during the day as well. Right, I'm gonna try and get a bit of a. Cool. Beardy Kingpin. So I'm going to thin down the black a bit. I'm going to get it onto his shirt. trying not to hit his skin. I did say trying. His tie is going to be purple afterwards, so it's not too much of a problem if I get it on the tie. Just the skin's going to be quite interesting to get. Considering just doing a flesh wash over it, over the white. If I don't hit skin with the black, I might have a slight chance. Hiya Dan, I've got no idea. Resistance ships? Oh, the new set that came out, yeah. I don't play Resistance, so... Nah. Terrorists. All the terrorists. Managed to get the black on there. So I also need to do his cuffs. Yeah, I've got his hand, so I'll probably do my second way of doing flesh, which is Cadian flesh tone and a wash. It should work just as well. His stick is all black, or his cane, should I say. Don't need to worry too... Oops, wrong end of the colours. Don't need to worry too much about getting it on the base, because the base is going to be all grey anyway. Quarter past. Quarter past. Isn't time flying tonight? So I've done a jet black cane. I've not gone for any sort of highlighting or anything like that. His shoes. Right, his cuffs on that. Belly cuffs. So yeah, hands and purple are still quite okay just to do fairly roughly, but I do need to get that white fixed. It should just be the heavy body white again, a little thinning, nice and smooth. nice little tip bits, just cover up with the white. Bring it down the edge again. Gives it a pretty decent run. There we go. Must have had some red on one of the brushes. Seem to have a bit of a build-up of some red. It's like red dry brush. I wonder if my dry brush had red in it. But I'll quickly whiz over that again with another dry brush. Probably a clean one this time. Oh, take them ones off. Right, what did I miss? Okay, was in earlier. I don't know where he's gone. So I did have a Prixetti white dry brush, but it looks like it's gone. Could you actually see the red on it? I couldn't see the red. There we go. Git. The glories of dry brushing. Leaving bristles in the not so glories. There we go. So 20 minutes, 20 past, sorry. I will. The thing with using that high pigment paint is you end up with loads of it on your brush. It takes quite a lot of cleaning. There we go. And yeah, that's better. Show highlight and low light. There you go. So Kislev flesh it is actually. Water effect. I use Vallejo's water. I'm going to be using it on the base of the dragon. I've used it a few times. I used it on the last dragon we did when we were live. So this is Kislev flesh. I'm using the air paint version of it, and as you'll notice, it doesn't go on very thick. It goes on quite watery, which gives a lot of control over the colour. And it's also great when you're coming around to layer it up as well. Anyone who knows me knows I won't attempt eyes anymore. Not after poor layer incident. Who ended up with 3 pupils and cross-eyed with all 3 of them. I think the smallest ones are probably the cover his whole head. You know what? I shouldn't be struggling like this. I realise that. Painting handle. You know what? I'll get a new one out. I have one ready to go. So, if anyone's seen these, is what we switched to using. I don't know where they are, but I've got pens for doing them. So when I need to do them, like a commission or something like that, I actually have 0.03 mil acrylic. Now it has to be acrylic based, because if you paint over it or put a wash on it and it's permanent marker, where it's oil based, it will react. But I use pigment pens. Yeah. If you plan on doing anything else with them, like washing them and stuff like that. Did I just scratch his leg? I think I did. Oh, stupid nails. I have them here. So I also have them for doing scroll work. When you're writing on a piece of a scroll for Warhammer and stuff like that. These are just Statler ones. So I've got this set of 0.1 in the black, green, red and blue, and then I've got a full set of them going down to 0.8, 0.5, 0.2, 0.3 and then 0.1. So 0.1 is, let's have a look on the 25mm. You can't even see it, but it is there. So the dot in the center of the, yeah, so that dot's got the 1 inch dot as an eyeball now. So yeah, that's what I use. The reason I use these and the ones that are pigment liner is because the pigment doesn't react with washes mainly. So you can do the eye and then you can do a quick wash into the eye to give the recess wash that's needed. I'll just fix up his scratched suit. I think you're right, the cleaning bill on this suit's going to be ridiculous. Oh, the amount of paint that I've got to put on it to fix up bits and pieces over that. Definitely going to get this fully coated so it's not susceptible to scratching. Smooth that in a bit. So back to the Kislev for the hands. Yeah, the box art's white, so I'm gonna go off box art for him. Are most people leaving them white, or? It. The Kislev, again, if I clip the top of his cane, I'm pretty good because that's going to be done in gold, which will coat most of this flesh anyway. I remembered why I needed your ash. Aha. I can think. I've not done his boots or anything yet, his shoes or anything yet, so I can still have a think about that. Yes, Ash, I could do with you popping on to World of Tanks. I just need to abuse you for a number. We just need to get the guild numbers up. You'll get benefits like chat and stuff like that, so if you don't mind joining T Squadron on that. Yeah, at least I'm telling you up front I'm abusing it. It's not like I'm hiding it or anything this time. Yeah. So, obviously trying not to get his ring too covered in paint. It's got little recesses on it that I wouldn't mind the wash to pick out when we do it in gold. So then, obviously I need purple for that's quite a deep purple. We're looking at Hex Lichen, I think. Cool, mate. I'm going to do some painting of tanks. Really fancy painting some on the stream. Yeah, Dan, I've picked up that's too dark. Oh, that's way too dark, that. Yeah. I've got the Object 140 Tier 10 Russian medium. Lots of hard work went into that one. And then it's going to have to be flat purple, I think. The purple. This is a model colour purple, I think, Tomo. Yeah, that's pretty... Well... Yeah, because of trying to get some of the missions released and stuff like that, we've been playing bits and pieces. Ah, right. I'll have a look, see what I can find. So let's have his tie. Are you playing PC, Dan? I'm not sure. Are you? We're going to try and get obviously well, we've paid for T Squadron, so T Squadron's up and running. If you're interested, we can add you. We're hoping to get like guild benefits coming along. Me and Deadstay and hiya, Khan. Right, I need to get some down into. I should have done this before I did these fingers. He's now got purple. He's got purple nail varnish on now. So his pocket handkerchief. Yeah, I'd use that, Tomo. I will. I haven't got it. It's not purple. I'll just do his pocket handkerchief, and then I'll do the giveaway. Because I'm a few minutes late on that. So, how does that look though, Tomo, for the purple? that blurry? I think with a little bit of a highlight as well, it's going to really pop. Right, need to... There we go. It's a little bit of a wash, and I need to redo the bits in there, but the purple looks pretty good. I do like it. So while I've got the paint, right, I'll do the giveaway first. Giveaway time, and then I can go to doing his pants in purple, if that seems to be a... Oh, pressed the wrong buttons. So, tonight's giveaway, as usual, we have X-Wing and some Legion cards kicking about. Right, yeah. So today's packs will get pretty much the same each pack, except one in each pack will be... Oh, I should be on that. One of the... This one is Wayland Wampers. So these guys will have a different one in each one, because I haven't got three of them. So it is Darth Vader and Darth Vader, the Alderaanian Guard and Outer Rim Patrol, Blue Squadron Rookie with a Scorch, Epsilon Squadron Cadet, and engine upgrades. So anyone can enter and get one of these. 100 credits apiece for the raffle tickets. Now, if you are a subscriber, you will get a Palpatine and engine upgrade, and it's one of K's acrylic engine upgrades. 2, 3, 4, 5. There's some light on so we can see what we're doing. So yeah, if you win one of these and you're a subscriber, we'll give you a bonus of that. If you have donated tonight of at least £5, which most of you have anyway, you will get the choice of one of K's metal cards at the end. So that is for donators. Oh, wrong buttons. Dashboard. So giveaways, the usual thing. It is the Custom Wednesday giveaway. 20 minutes. There we go. Open to anyone. You must be a follower to win. 20 minutes on the giveaway. Tiers as explained. Maximum tickets per user is 10. Subscribers get a bonus free one if they purchase one. They will get 2, all the way up to 10 and getting an 11th free. That's all running, and the giveaway starts now. So let me 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Dull them back down so I can actually see what I'm doing. So while no one's looking, I'm going to do his pants in purple. Worst comes to the worst, I can always blame Tomo for it. They are at fully modded lighting on Etsy. It comes up in the stream every now and again, but if you go below the stream, there is a list of sponsors, and Kay's part of that list, so you can go and yes, the link below. That's the one. Can't really go blaming you till I get you into the clan on tanks, Ash, because you might say no. But then after that, you're open season for blaming for everything. It's quite... I do like the purple so far, must admit. I've thinned it quite a bit. And it's gone on quite smooth. But where I've done the wash on the black, it's actually showing through. Sorry, the black wash on the white, it's showing through slightly. Yeah, okay, you're both okay. I'll let you off on that. That does look better. Sorry, she got the close one. Exactly the same discussion I had with a friend today. Well, a colleague today. Paul was he was upset that he's had to go into work this week. First time in since lockdown started. It's the first time he's had to go in, so he's had a good run of it. He's complaining because he's having to go in, and I'm sat there. I've worked every day of lockdown. I've had no change to my circumstances as far as going into work, having time off and stuff like that. Even while we were locked in under the potential of one of us having it, we were all still working. Yeah. So I have most definitely, yeah. Yeah, as Tomo says, I normally go to Beanies and help and work there, which I haven't had to do, so I've been working on my own stuff a lot more. And along the same thing, I've took more work on and done a lot more during lockdown than I have in a long time. The black's dried up. So yeah, yeah, holiday time. Sorry. Everyone, I get a lot of people saying how jealous they are of my job. I love my job. I left quite a big job to come and do this. I was customer services manager for the Northeast region for a photocopier company, quite a big one. And I left that to set up my own business and do what I do now. Total change of lifestyle. We had to make a lot of sacrifices back at the start of it. There was weeks that would go by that we were relying on friends and family for food and help and stuff like that. And I'm not too proud to admit it. We have in the past struggled, to say the least. But my mental health and a lot of other issues has basically benefited from it. Now we do alright. I've got enough money coming in. As long as I've got enough money coming in to look after Zoe, the house, and keep going, then I'm happy. I'll do this forever, sort of thing. But when some people come along, yes, Ash, and go, it's the best job ever, you do so many good things, you're having fun all the time. It's not always the case. Yeah, some of my closer friends do see me stress out quite a bit, especially with certain manufacturers, and when I get things wrong on miniatures. Compared to what I was going through before, Tomo, Asmodee's a breeze. It is quite a... It's there, it happens. There isn't much I can do about it, but yeah, it's just one of them things. I do have a mix of black and brown, but I don't know where I've put black and grey. So I'm hoping this is it. It is. Swings and roundabouts corn. Forgot his name. In fact, I'll get him down. This fella was Europoning. Yeah, Obi-Wan. So you could only get him from Essen in Germany. So the Americans couldn't get hold of him. It's just one of those things. The Vader was America. Obi-Wan was the UK. No, Europe, sorry. So it swings and roundabouts. Yeah, I'm a little upset about it. But if people did read the report, it's not US only. They did say stay tuned to see how Europeans can get it. So we'll see. They may make things great again. I'll be honest with you, I would probably end up doing some sort of giveaway with it, because obviously Rebels. Yeah. Sorry, my tub of paint's got a bit clogged. So this is a 50-50 mix of Bad and Black and Mechanica standard grey. So what it means is I can paint it on where I want black. It is thinned, so it is quite nice. And then run a wash over it, a null wash, and we get a shaded black. It might be a cheated shaded black, but it's still a shaded black. Yeah, I'm not... I've got a feeling, even though we promote and do a lot of work for Legion, I won't be one of the people that are entitled to it. It'll be all of the bricks and mortar stores again. Which, yeah... It's a little unfair, but... In fact, it's a lot unfair. Yay. So his black shoes are done. There's gold to do. I need to do a wash on the purple. But what I'm going to do now is do a Reichland wash on his face. Not a Seraphim sepia wash on his face. There's Reichland. Not gloss. Reichland? Reichland flesh shade. If the small remote chance that Protect does get one, then yes, I'll probably do a giveaway on a stream, or a stream related giveaway. Give you guys the chance of getting something nice, shiny and rare. Other than my company, of course. So if you can see, Reichland Fresh Shade, just going across it all, it actually does what it says on the tin. It shades the flesh. But don't forget to do his bald patches or it will look horrific. So once you've got to the point that you've got enough on there, close the pot, but just watch where it's settling. If it looks like it's settling in places you don't want it to, just draw it back, draw some out. But I think I can get some of the jowls. There's stuff still here for you, Craig, from the charity event. I know we've had a lot of lockdown-y type things going on around here at the moment for the last couple of weeks, so we haven't been pushing people to come and pick it up. But if you want it, I think I've found something for you, Ash. Even from the other day, and I can't remember what it was. I do need to dig out the stuff and work out what people still have. Oh, what's it with problemed paint tonight? Look at that. Big chunk of gold. Not gold, but gold paint. What have we got? 4 minutes. Definitely need the close-ups for this. So what I'll do is with the Reichland as well, I'll hit the gold, but I'll also do a ring around the gold just to pick up, to blend it in a little bit as well. So you're getting the glow, sorry. Best gold in the business. Retributor armor, base gold. Thins quite nicely, goes on a great coverage. Good GW paint. Bin the chunk. Perfect timing. I'm perfect like that, Mark. No, but I don't mind. If someone wants to let me know I am way off camera, then tell me. I'd prefer to be told. But by the time I realise I'm way off camera, I've normally realised and come back on. So just the buttons, just a quick circle round, nothing flash. It picks up the 2 gold bits, and then the Reichland will do the rest. I hope some of this white's still fresh. No. You now understand how Martin feels all the time. Are you guys on again tonight? As Martin killed all of the children and women for a couple of days. And I believe that was the end of the raffle. Let me just do this bit of white touch up. Cool. When you're doing white like this, if you've got the water that you're using to mix the paint with and you put the slightest thing in, like a bit of purple, it picks it up. I've managed to catch a bit of the purple into the white and you really can't half tell. There's a couple of patches around there that have gone quite purple instead of just being pure white. Let me just try to... There we go. Nearly perfect. As I said, two things. One, it's for me, and two, it's just tabletop. It's not meant to be piece of art type work. It looks pretty good. No, it says Wilson and Murdoch, attorneys at law. I don't know if you can actually... There you go. I'm going to do that in... I'm going to try and do it in the bronze and then try and get the lettering in the gold. But let's see if we can get a close-up for tonight. There we go. So I still need to do a few bits to finish him. None of the skin tones are done. The purple's not done and finished yet. I need to do some highlights on there. Definitely the face highlighting. Reichland round the gold. And then the basing. Yeah, it's just drop and wash in the recesses. Obviously, me being me, I've messed a couple of bits up. But, yeah. Sometimes when so if I'm holding it there, he looks absolutely brilliant, even when you're spinning round like that. But when I bring him here, I start picking bits out, and I've got to... my biggest problem is remembering that most people are going to see him at a lot further away, and his detail's probably going to be more about that. Cool. So I'll probably get some more done on him tomorrow night. We will go to full screen. So do we have... I should have a list of people who have... yeah, it was just over an hour. Yeah, I think that's probably one of my biggest problems I have with painting stuff. I'm doing a commission, because I don't do commissions, but I'm doing this suit for Dale. And I've already put... So if you look at the top, he is bright red, but when you look from underneath, he's practically black. So I get to the point where I've done a load of airbrush work, and I've started on the detail, the paneling and stuff like that. That's in slight. It's got a flip to the silver as well. Here you can see it on the the codpiece or whatever you want to call it. There's a slight flip to the colour, but that's £100 and odd model, and I want to get that one right. So, but I can see where I've made a mistake, and it bugs me, and I have to put it right. Yeah, getting yeah, I'm the same. The other problem is, Paul, when you take a photo of it with today's cameras, it looks horrible. It really does look horrible, and you go, wow. But when you get it in your hand, it's absolutely fantastic. I've had it before, so I've picked out so many bad details on the Ghost Jarl that I did, and redone bits and pieces and covered bits up. And then looking at it where it'll be on the table, it's like, no, I really like that's fine. And I don't profess to do... Yes, if it's a great... One of the best critiques going is take a photo of it with a good camera and have a look at it. You can pick up so many problems. There's a weird thing appeared on the screen about the... So yeah, I've used it in the past. I've just got to the point now where I go, meh, you know what? That's the colour, that's how it looks. I'm happy with that from that distance. So, giveaway. Giveaway. Yeah. It's gone. Boo. Okay, so first pack. Come on then, who's going to be a winner? Drum rolling now. Winner is picking, and we have X-Wing Tavern Wars. X-Wing Tavern Wars. Well done, mate. So, I definitely know you. You get a pack of them, and you definitely donated tonight. So, we have the choice of one of these for you, mate. We've got Crackshot and Proton Bombs on the other side, Seer and Grievous, Lintra and Lampar, Vader and Tempest Squadron, Brill and Stram, Ten Numb, Fen Rao, Zealous Recruit, Luke Skywalker and Red Squadron, Poe and Red Squadron, Anakin or Obi-Wan. Which metal plate one would you like? And I do need your address if you can send it over sometimes. B-Wing. B. There. It's up to you how you do it. You can hold and we send stuff over once a month, or if you really want them, we can send them over whenever, mate. So, well done. Number one. I don't think we've got anything else for you at the moment. If it is, it's in the garage, and I'll sort that one in a bit. So, our second winner for this evening. First time winner, I believe. Cornwolf. And he subbed tonight for the first time, because I can actually see it on the screen. So you get the subscribers extras. I'll just check, go back. So yeah, cool. You get the subscribers bonus as well. And the last one. Yeah, I think people that subscribe automatically get a win for some reason. And the third winner, I think you're over on... Drop us a message on Discord and I'll get them sent out to you, mate. The final one is Shenanigan. Cancel that one. No. Can't allow shenanigans to win something. So, well done, mate. I know you sub and stuff like that. But the big question, yeah, Grand Moff. Pick a card, any card. Which one would Connor want? Red Squadron Extra, Veterans. You know what? Oh. Please, yeah, please. Which one, please? First Order for Con. I'm thinking First Order and just giving Con. Oh, there probably won't be a First Order. No, there isn't. Screw. So, which one would you like? We have Luke, Poe. I'll just give you the big names: Luke, Poe, Fenn, Vader. Anything droids? Lintra, Grievous, Crackshot, and proton bombs. And then I think the only droidy one is Mr. Grievous, mate. Grievous and Seer. Technically, that is a droidy one. Yeah, no worries, mate. Drop us a message if you want them sending up or if you're passing it at any point. Yeah, no worries. Yeah, as I say, you know where I am. Who have we got? We've got X-Wing Tavern Wars. So X-Wing Tavern Wars and Corn. If you drop us a message, and then I'll sort out with you, Ian, about the either the collection or the sending. That's the new Sneak Shaker, by the way. It glows in the dark, apparently. And the tangy apple. It's really nice. So, bits that we got done tonight. Quite impressed how much has actually been done. Cool, mate, thank you. That's much appreciated. So, we have Jarl Jarlason. These aren't Tesseract, Kinger. They are Hexwraith Flame. So, oh, you mean that? No, I'm definitely drinking. Oh, look, that looks just like water. It's actually quite not water. Yeah, I realised. So yeah, we have him done. So yeah, he's done. We've got Kingpin to that, and we've got the big giant, which we got to about there, the ghosty bits. So I will call it about there. So again, as usual, we will be back tomorrow. I'll get some of these finished tomorrow. Again, if anyone wants to say anything painting, let me know, and we can look at putting that in as well. I know I did get asked for this fella, so that's why he got his debut today. But just let us know anything you want. I don't mind if I can get it, or if I've got it, I'll stick it down on the table and paint it. So thank you everyone for donating. Oh, before we go, what's the top 5 like? The top 5 for the dragon at the moment is X-Wing Tavern Wars, once you add his 2 together, in first place. Ulfric in second. Doom Fairies 3rd, Ash 4th, and Archnin 5th. Then we have Kinger, Kleezex, Shenanigans, and the rest going down there. So we will do the giveaway and probably the rest of the painting of the Bronze Dragon tomorrow night, or the Copper Dragon, sorry. But he will go out 100% finished. Yeah. So thank you everyone for following, subscribing, being here, listening to my drivel. It's all much appreciated. So till tomorrow night, stay safe guys. Catch you then.